Your assignment that you missed or need to redo from Wednesday is the first task that you can see right here, is that I'm asking you to read the prompt below, and you're going to write a thesis statement based on this prompt. And I'm trying to remind you that a thesis statement is one sentence with 3 points, and you need to make sure that all 3 points are different from each other. So if I look at the prompt, it asks me, what enabled the 9 students to overcome the adversity they faced while integrating the schools in Little Rock? Adversity means challenges. So in other words, we all know that the 9 students were able to integrate the schools and they did a great job at it. So really the question is, why were they able to do that? What is it about them? What did they have? What did they do that enabled them to be so successful with this task?
Make sure you do your makeup work. Make your parents proud. Make your teachers proud. Have a little
Dignity.
Accountability. There you go.
Well said, Mr. Pearson. Thank you. All right. So if you were to write a thesis statement based on that prompt, you'd need to come up with 3 reasons why the 9 students were so successful. Let me show you an example of one. This one I did for the Montgomery bus boycott because it was successful as well. The Montgomery bus boycott was successful at overcoming adversity because of the organization, leadership, and the persistence shown by a strong community. So all I want to show you is, look, I've got 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and it's done in one sentence, and that is a thesis statement. My whole entire paper will be about this. Because remember, this right here will be my first body paragraph. That whole paragraph will be about organization. My second body paragraph, it'll all be about leadership. And my third body paragraph will be about how the Little Rock 9 students were persistent, how they never gave up. So that's a great example. And maybe you pause the video and you keep this out and you look at it as you write yours. And you can use this as a model if it's helpful for you. This will be able to guide you through writing your own, because your own is going to be about the Little Rock 9, right? And it will go right here, okay? So go ahead and pause the video and write the thesis statement, and then come back when you're done. Remember, you can pause the video here if you want to use this as an example. Okay, so now what I would like for you to do, just a way to double check, I want you on your thesis statement, I want you to circle your 3 points, and then I want you to number them in order 1, 2, 3, okay? That will help you later, just trust me, do it. So looking at your thesis statement, you're going to find your 3 things and number them just like I did in this example, okay? But you're doing it on yours. So I'll give you a second for that, and then we're going to go ahead and go on to task 2. All right, the next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to be on your Google, and if you're logging in on an iPad, make sure you go through the Google app, okay? You can't go to Google and log in from the internet. It needs to be the app that has Google Doc written on it. There is a Doc app. You must log in that way or this won't work. So go ahead and go to your Google Doc app on your iPad, log in, and you're going to create a new doc, and I want you to label it your last name, and then you'll label it your first name. You're going to share it with me. My name should pop up as soon as you start spelling it. So go ahead and open up a new doc, label it your last name, first name, and you're going to share it with me. So go ahead and pause the video while you get that much done, and then unpause it, and I'll give you your next step. All right, your task 2 assignment is you are going to write an introduction and a conclusion paragraph only. You are not writing the 3 body paragraphs. You're only writing the introduction and conclusion for the thesis statement that you created above. And to do that, we'll do that in our Google Docs, okay? So you're going to kind of make your new doc look like this. Go ahead and pause the video and type the things that I have. You'll put your introduction right here, and you'll put your conclusion down here. Those are the only two paragraphs that you have to have. So at this point, the assignment has been given to you. You're going to write an introduction and a conclusion paragraph for the thesis statement that you wrote right here about the Little Rock 9 students. And your thesis statement should look similar probably to this. You might have chosen different points about because I mean, honestly, you could have had brave, you could have intelligent, or intelligence maybe. You could have had that they were, let's see here, they were definitely determined. I could think of that. They were strategic because they practiced nonviolence. They were motivated. Holy cow, motivated would be a good one. So maybe you chose motivated, strategic. You could have chosen determined. I'm not going to be able to fit on there. So any of these could have fit for your 3 points. Whatever you picked, it's right here. So your job now is to write a thesis, an introduction and a conclusion for that thesis statement. The next video is optional to watch. The next video is me explaining how to write the introduction and how to write the conclusion. If you feel confident that you already know how to do that and you know the format to follow, then you don't need to watch the next video. You can start typing your introduction and your conclusion. If you do need a review of the intro and conclusion format, I do it about the bus boycott, and you're more than welcome to watch the next video to get some more information as to how to write these 2 paragraphs that you missed yesterday in class.